Hey guys, welcome back to another recording. Just want to thank you guys for all the support I've been getting lately. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, let's get right into this video. No dilly-dallying, which is exactly what I'm doing now. If you're new here, like and subscribe. Sorry about this. Anyway, let's get in. So, it's time for the fight between Deku and Bakugo. But before that, there's a little thing I want to call Ida, and Ida has just randomly gone for a phone call in the middle of the fight between Todoroki and Deku. That's because he got a phone call from his brother, and he wanted to tell him how he did in the run up, and sadly tell him how he got taken out by. Wait, who did he get taken out by? But he got taken out of the roster basically. Um, this is when he was told about his brother's incident and found out that it was Hero Killer Stain. Ida then goes home. He's absolutely distraught to find out about his brother and also really confused because his brother's really powerful. Ida is now full of anger and he's just gone. He just wants nothing but revenge, revenge, revenge. That's what he's focused on. Flashing back to Bakugo, just to recover his emotions, he wants revenge for basically Deku being better and coming out of nowhere and taking his glory from the spotlight and taking his glory from the number one hero, All Might. Bakugo wants to get revenge, and this fight is how. He's clueless of how out of the league Deku is to him because he just wants to full on kill him, but doesn't want to kill him, really, he wants to defeat him, basically. And then this flashes over to Deku, who is there, he's kind of like, I've got to do this fight, I can't be scared, I can't be child Deku, I'm grown up now, I'm strong, I have a quirk, I also have to use 100%. I already know Bakugo's not going to accept it. We've been friends for a while now. I'm not that naive. Let's go. So, Deku walks into the arena. Bakugo walks into the arena. If looks could kill, Bakugo would have killed Deku by now. But of course, they can't. The arena can feel the tension, and they can also feel the nervousness from Deku. This is unique, as Deku's not felt nervous up until now, and this nervous is pure childhood Deku coming out. The reason he's not felt nervous before is because of his ability to control the situation. Deku immediately goes 20% and charges in. Bakugo immediately goes 100% for him and charges in. Bakugo uses his explosions to dodge out of the way, but he's not quick enough as Deku hits him with a right hook. This right hook knocks Bakugo off balance, but he quickly changes his posture and lets off one of his grenades straight off the bat. He's been storing up his sweat from all the tournament battles before, and he got his grenades checked in now that he realizes that Deku is getting stronger. He's been training a lot more and preparing a lot more, but he's mainly been preparing for his fight against Deku because he wants to defeat Deku. So, he lets off one of those big gauntlet explosions. This goes directly at Deku, and it nearly knocked him off an arena until he uses 20% to jump up high in the air. The corner of the arena is now cracked from the power of Bakugo's explosion and Deku repelling from Bakugo's explosion. Deku is then falling down in the air and hits the ground, rolling, when he sees Bakugo charging in. Bakugo's screaming, "Howitzer impact!" Bakugo is spinning his body using his explosions around until he just blurs up into a yellow human missile looking thing. His speed is picking up as he makes contact with Deku. The contact is direct, and Deku is now bleeding from the part of his body he contact. Luckily, it was just his fist, as Deku blocks it with a 20% attack. Bakugo comes out, and one of his gauntlets falls to pieces as they both come out the battle tattered and bruised as blood drops down from Deku's knuckles from blocking the attack. If he had gone 100%, he wouldn't have felt this blood, but but because he was only at 20%, his body gave in from the pressure of the howitzer impact. Deku then decides to get back at Bakugo and try and take him out once and for all. He does this through a Detroit Smash. Pretty basic, but he hopes that Bakugo doesn't see it coming and doesn't see the fact he recovered so quickly. Unluckily for him, he did. Bakugo quickly dodges his Detroit Smash, but only due to his training is he able to narrowly dodge it. See, this is separating from the fight real quickly. Bakugo's just dodged Deku's attack. This is when there's going to be a flashback to Deku, and he's been flashback to Bakugo, who's been training tenfold than that he was in the original anime. He's been practicing his powers more. He's ready to fight Deku. He is now matched up to 20% of Deku. Deku realizes this, but he refuses to use a high percentage because he wants to have a fair fight with Deku. He wants to have a fair fight with Bakugo. He wants to see who's more skillful. He wants to see who's more stronger. So, Deku then charges in with a 20% Detroit Smash, but Bakugo having the advantage from being the one who initiated the dodge, yet again deflects this Detroit Smash using AP shots. Just to clarify what's just happened, he's just dodged Deku's Detroit Smash, and then Deku tries to Detroit Smash him again, but instead gets hit by a direct shot of AP shots. These AP shots put Deku off balance and push him to the corner of the arena. Bakugo thinks he's going to win, getting ready to use his right gauntlet, who's been storing sweat for not only this whole battle, but yet again for the whole tournament. Bakugo then lets off this explosion as Deku dodges it. Deku dodges it by jumping up in the air, opening himself up, so Bakugo goes in with an explosion to try and hit Deku. Deku realizes this and then shows off one of these moves that he's been practicing. This move is a bit shabby because he's only been practicing it through watching Ida, but what he decides to do is instead of punch Bakugo, he kicks Bakugo. This puts Bakugo off guard, and Deku, if anyone knows what this means, scorpion kicks Bakugo over his head, flinging Bakugo towards the ground. Because they're in the corner of the arena, this Bakugo makes contact with the corner of the arena. Then Deku lands and pushes him over the edge. Bakugo is currently unable to battle, which means that Deku has won the fight, surprisingly, because he was limiting himself to 20%. That's when he says to himself in the head, wow, Bakugo must be like one of the strongest in the world, never mind in UA. And the rest of the students are just looking there in absolute amazement from the battle they've seen. This battle, the battle of two legendary up-and-coming heroes. But it was very clear to see that Deku could have gone stronger and could have had the upper hand. So they see that, but only All Might really knows this. So All Might is honored to be Deku's leader. All Might smiles as everyone chants Deku's name, and then chant Bakugo's name to keep him on. They're basically like, Bakugo, Deku, Bakugo, Deku. And they chant Deku, well done Deku for winning, but they're also like, well done Bakugo, you put up such an amazing fight against a person who's dominated the whole competition, including Endeavor's son. So they're just all congratulating Deku because he's done absolutely fantastic. He's like, he's a bit of a prodigy. We're then flashing to Shigaraki, who's stood there with a smashed glass all around the bar. This smashed glass looks like it's been smashed from Shigaraki's hand, smashing it against the table, so it's spread across the whole bar counter shop. That's when it pans up to Then that's when it pans up to no, not Todoroki. Shigaraki's face. That's when it pans up to Shigaraki's face, full of anger. And then it flashes back to this TV, zooming in into Sports Festival. Some time has passed, and that's when Deku is called upon the podium. He is first place with Bakugo at second place, respectively standing there quietly, but you could feel the anger and behind his eyes. Of course, what's his name? Ida would be in third place, but he's not shown there. So instead, it's Uraka in fourth place, sorry, and Toshinori. There we go. No, that's All Might. The bird person. I promise. Someone put it in the comments and I still can't remember it. I'm so sorry, guys. And the bird person's in third place. Uraka's in fourth place. Bakugo's in second place and Deku's in first place, with Todoroki in joint second place with Bakugo. That is when the end of the UA Sports Festival has happened and Deku goes home. He goes home to realise that he has school the next day, so he goes home and then he realises he's got a text message from All Might to come and meet him at the beach. He realises it's pretty late at night, so he goes to tell his mum, and his mum has just seen him on UA and is absolutely gassed for him. So it's like, yeah, go out, have a nice time. Well done on the victory, and basically cuddling him all, giving him a hug and telling him to basically go. Deku goes and meets up with All Might. All Might then says, well done with today, you've done amazing. I don't mean the sports festival. Of course, you did do well there, but you acted like a true hero today. What you did, saving Bakugo, you stopped him from being filled with anger, though we could all still tell it. You stopped him from outbursting. You also stopped him from, you also stopped Todoroki from his dark path. I know only I could see the heroic acts today, but still, you're an absolute hero, and well done, Deku. May I say, the speech was also fantastic. This is, of course, flashing back to the fact that Deku is, Wait, no, may I say, though, you couldn't save Bakugo from that horrific speech. That's when they both chuckle, and it flashes back to Bakugo doing his speech, where he does it all evil and villain-like, and basically, I'm going to beat all these people. The reason that Bakugo still got the speech is because Deku was not valedictorian. He wasn't the leader. By the way, I don't know whether valedictorian is a real word, but he wasn't the first. He didn't come first. It was actually Bakugo that came first. Don't know whether that's the wrong what if, but we'll go with it. It's actually Bakugo that came first, and Deku came second place. So Deku didn't get to do the speech, but they both chuckle about the joke. The reason I put this in because I completely forgot to mention the speech. My bad. But anyway, Bakugo still presented himself as a villain for that speech. Anyway, Deku goes back to school, and that's when they found out about what they'll be doing next in class. So they have the bunch of boring lessons. They're like, oh, I hate maths, I hate English, blah, 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 blah. That's when it skips to hero lessons. And this time they find out they've got an exam. So Deku and All Might get ready to train for the exam. So All Might doesn't know what the exam is yet, but he knows it's a physical exam. So he decides to help Deku hone his kicking abilities by sparring with him. This is the first time Deku's sparred with All Might, and they both promise to keep it down to 5% to A, stop damages, and B, to work on tactics like they should be doing rather than all-out power, because we both know Deku will win at the minute due to my weakened state, but if I was in my prime, I would absolutely smash you, so we need to work on your technique. That's what All Might said to Deku anyway. So, Deku focuses on his kicking technique and also his he also focuses on learning all the different types of smashes, which we will focus on when he does the training exam. Of course, that's when on the night before the training exam, All Might gets told what the training exam is about, and then he realizes what's going to happen. So, anyway, Deku goes to school after training with All Might and doing school for a couple of days, and that's when Deku is told about the hero at the exam they're going to be having. I think it might be the I don't know, I'll call it the after UA exam. This is when they find out it's going to be teacher versus hero. So, anyway, Deku's getting ready, pumped up, thinking, oh, what teacher will I be fighting? That's when the teams are released. So, Uraka and Shiny Boy is off also, sorry about the names here, is off against Ectoplasm, as you know, Ida and... Wait. I'm so sorry. This isn't it. No. Sorry. The training exam is going to be afterwards. That's when the twist goes that the training exam is going to be afterwards. But before then, you've got hero agencies. So, depending on how you did in UA, you'll get offered different hero places. That's when Deku realizes he's getting offered a place by Gran Torino. I'm so sorry about this, by the way. I've completely messed this up, but I promise I'll fix it now. So that's when Deku gets promised a place by Gran Torino, and Deku also is getting ready for the teacher training exam because he's been told about it, that he's going to be having it after his after he's gone out with the heroes, well, on his hero license thing, with Gran Torino, that thing. After he's done that, he's going to have a test with teachers that he has been told about now. Just because, yeah. So Deku, All Might has taught him shoot style, kind of. Not fully taught him it. And Deku's practicing basically just utilizing One for All, and he's also getting ready for his heroes exam. But before then, he's off to basically intern. There we go, intern. But of course, this interning will happen next episode. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do 2 episodes today because I kind of messed up a bit. I'm sorry about that. If you liked, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a bit. This video should come out a little bit earlier, depending on whether I get the second video out. If this comes out at 12, good afternoon. Have a nice evening. And goodbye. Goodbye.